Hey guys, it's me, Gary Lee Stanley, your sales guy. How are you doing today? Today we're going to talk about our favorite subject, which is sales. All right, we got a cool topic for ourselves today, so let's go ahead and dive right on into it. What is our cool topic for this evening? Why do I get so excited about selling extended warranties, service agreements, maintenance agreements, and all of that? Well, I'm going to tell you what, guys, I've been in sales a long time. And I have seen a lot of stuff that was man-made, woman-made, and AI, and it wasn't even there, computer, electronic, it all gonna break eventually. And sometimes if you have a little bit of service agreement and you've got like no warranty and you're outside that guarantee and you got somebody to help you, that's what we're all about, guys. I love selling extended services and maintenance agreements. I try to buy it on all the products and services that I have. And the reason being is because if you have a little bit of skin in the game, and if you're selling services, like if you work maybe at one of these cool box stores that sells, refrigerators, I mean, maybe electronics, anything that's man-made or woman-made or electronic-made is going to break. So even if it's got mechanisms in it, furniture, for instance, there are so many cool things that we sell that are going to end up being like, I just Googled this real quick, and all of these products and or services are electronics. And I sold electronics for a long time. And all of those electronics eventually break. And so by them breaking and whatnot, people have to replace their stuff. And they have to get new stuff. And sometimes it's more cost efficient to go ahead and sell somebody an extended service agreement or a replacement warranty, so that if something were to break and it's 3 years down the road and things do happen in the electronics world, if you're using a product or service, a truck, a car, if you're using your furniture, if you're using your boat, if you're using your whatever, it's going to break eventually. And the key to success is, why do I get so excited about selling extended warranties and service agreements? Because believe it or not, guys, I believe in them. It's another way for me to cultivate relationships with customers, because people come in, they want to see stuff or they want to buy stuff, but sometimes they bought stuff and it didn't always work out, or it broke and they had a bad taste in their mouths. I've heard mom and dad, don't ever sign this and don't ever get warranties or service. Don't do that. It's a ripoff. But you know what? In reality, if you can show the customer the value in your product and your service and what you need to do, especially if it's a product that needs maintenance done on it. If you got anything that's got to be physically maintained, cleaned, if it's got to be just looked at, the oil's got to be changed, if it's got to have any kind of electronics looked at, maybe you got a technician going out looking at your HVAC. It's like all these different services and products and things need to have some kind of warranty or service agreement. And the reason why is because if you knock on somebody's door and they don't have a guarantee in place, especially if it's a big old piece of furniture and it's got moving mechanisms, or maybe it's a big old computer, it could be all kinds of different products and things that you sell that when they break, it can be kind of crazy, a little bit devastating. If your phone breaks, it's electronics, it's devastating. So I get excited when we talk about selling warranties and service agreements and maintenance agreements, because I've seen it work in my own life. I've had to replace merchandise. I used to sell furniture for a long time, and I had a lot of customers that had stuff that broke. When you sell a service agreement, if we can't repair it, we replace it with new technology, and sometimes a whole new set, especially furniture. And when I sold electronics for years, man, I'll tell you what, electronics are cool. They really are cool, but they break. And every phone that I've had, I've gotten multiple. And a lot of times nobody even asks you, did you want to go ahead and get a service agreement or warranty on there? So if you're watching this video, give me a thumbs up. Please share my videos. Please subscribe. And remember, selling, why do I get so excited about selling warranties and service agreements? Imagine if you sell a product and it breaks, your customer is outside the warranty. Do you think they're going to be your best friend if they come in and see you and you didn't offer them some kind of maintenance agreement or replacement agreement or service repair agreement or you didn't offer them any kind of warranty, it's not a good place to be. And a lot of companies, they don't sell these services and they're missing out, especially giving the salespeople and the people who work on the front end talking to people the opportunity. It gives them another way to make a little extra money too. It's just like Credit Life. When you open an account for somebody, you want your customer service people and your salespeople and your frontline people to know how to sell warranties, service agreements, maintenance agreements. At least ask if you want them to go ahead and get it. And you have to have a basic fundamental of 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, 5 year. What does it cover? The basics. Oh, and by the way, ma'am, I see that you purchased this beautiful air conditioning today. It's a wonderful, good deal. We've got a guarantee on it. It comes with a manufacturer of 90 days. And we can help you. You've been a good customer. If it were to break, the company's saying they'll go out up to 5 years and they'll do it for you for $249. People go, oh man, that's too much money. Yes, ma'am, but they do give you the capability to have a little bit less time. You can get a 3 year for $159. You can get a 2 year for $99. Between those three, remember, it's going to eventually break, and if it's outside the warranty, we want to make sure that when you bring it in here, you're a happy customer. So between these three, and it's not going to change your monthly installment. It's not going to change your monthly payment. So if you get this service, it's going to guarantee. And receipt, like I said, guys, you have to train your salespeople, your customer service people, how to have this selling conversation. You should have signage everywhere in your stores that people, hey, we offer final replacement agreements, service repairs, maintenance. We offer warranties. But put it, because if people don't see things out of sight, out of mind. And my name is old Gary Lee Stanley, and I am your sales guy. And today we're just having a simple conversation about selling, and about broken electronics, broken all kinds of products and services. And why do I get so excited about extended warranty, service agreements, and maintenance agreements? Because I know that it pays off for the customer, and generally if it's a product or service. And remember, we're not here to take advantage of customers, okay? And it's a numbers game. You got to share this information with the customer and let them make the choice, but you have to believe in the service. So if you get a chance to purchase products from your company, make sure you get the warranties, the service agreements, so that way when it's a close one and they say, I don't know if I got enough money, you can look at them and say, yeah, I understand. I've been there, and that's the reason why I got it, because I needed for somebody to make sure that this product that I have, when it breaks, or if it does, needs service or whatever, I don't have to pay a lot of extra money out of pocket, and I can get something brand new and replace it if they can't repair it. So just remember, guys, selling, you're important and we matter. So get out there and sell something. Remember, why do I get so excited about selling extended warranties and maintenance agreements? Because they generally come with limitations. Now that's all the way, they give you all the hoorah all the way up to that limitation. Generally 90 days parts and 1 year labor. Sometimes it could be more parts and 90 days labor, and it could be just a lot of different things. But you need to be aware when you're selling warranties and service agreements, maintenance agreements, what's in it for the customer, what actually gets done, and what customers need to do when something needs to be taken care of. Because remember, we want to put them in our pipeline and try to get them to give us referrals and maybe more sales. So by us, working with the customer, so when something goes wrong, I always do selfies with my customers. I know it's weird, and I share with them, hey, call me if you need me. And a lot of salespeople, they're not into that, but I do it. And the reason being is because when something breaks, I want them to call me first, because I don't want it to be within a time frame where I can lose my sales or my commission. And selling is important. And when you sell warranty, service agreements, maintenance agreements, that's an add-on service. So remember, if you're looking to be a salesperson or just customer service, if they give you the capability to throw in a maintenance agreement when you're talking to customers over the phone about a product, service they're doing, and they give you the capability to maybe offer them some Credit Life, maybe some extra services, maintenance. I mean, there's just so many different products that can be used, and every product is going to break. But remember, everybody wants to buy something, but they need to perceive the value. So put on a smiley face like I do, and remember, when you're trying to sell extended warranties, you really do got to believe in it. And sometimes when you buy warranties that you never use them. That's just the way it is. But remember this, when you're talking to customers, they know that. But you got to create the value. What's going to benefit the customer, and let them make that buying decision. But make sure. So Miss Murphy, I told you about it, does this, this, and this, and this. Between these three, which one would you like to go with today? And shut up and listen. They'll balk. Oh, I don't know. Well, then you ought to go ahead and at least get it for at least 2 years. That way it's guaranteed for the next 2 years. It's only got a 90-day limited warranty, and we can make sure. And see, you got to play it like that. You got to make it feel good, because people want to buy stuff, but you got to sprinkle knowledge and information through your selling presentation. So if you have warranty, service agreements, maintenance agreements, don't drop it in all the way at the end. Like I said, you want to have marketing material in all of your shops and all your places that sell the warranties, service agreements. You got to tell what they do. You got to get excited. And when you talk to your customers, you got to remind them that, hey, listen, Gary Lee gets excited about selling extended warranties, because if something goes wrong, when something goes wrong, you're going to be happy. You're going to have a smiley face. You're going to say, I remember that guy, Gary Lee. He helped me. And I did help a lot of people. And I've helped myself, guys. I mean, sometimes you got to remember, when you're a salesperson, you got to look outside the box in different means and ways to make extra money. And your companies are giving you an opportunity by selling warranty, service agreements, maintenance agreements. I mean, just so many different extra services to help you to be a more successful salesperson. And my name is Gary Lee Stanley. I am your sales guy. I am your warranty sales guy. And remember, selling. Why do I get so excited about selling warranties? You know, man, there's so many different aspects of making money, so many opportunities to build your business, so many ways to add income to your bottom line, so many ways to satisfy customers. And remember, it starts with you, with a smile on your face, a smile in your heart, and a good attitude. And be awesome with people. Great customer service starts with actually caring. Good salespeople, we're not trying to get one sale, we're trying to get a lifetime of sales and opportunities. So build your relationships, and remember, why do I get excited about selling warranties? Because I care. If something goes wrong, they're not going to be mad at me. I'm going to take care of them. I'm going to at least let them know where they can get, and what they give them the option to buy these services. Okay, so I'll go out there and sell something. What we talked about, why do I get excited about selling extended warranty, service agreements, and maintenance agreements? Mostly because it gives me the capability to do more on the back end of a sale. I've seen it pay off for people. I've seen it help people in a time of need. So go out there and sell your warranties. Okay? All right.